Dah record eh? Okay. Alright. Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Today I'll be presenting on behalf of Group 3. Today's presentation is about our low fidelity prototype called House Night. Next. So sir, before we begin, I would like to introduce you to our group members who worked really hard on finishing this project. So first of all, we have Syafiq, our group leader, and then we have our Carmen, Shukur, Wei Huan, and Azim as our researcher and summarizer. Next. All right. Introduction. As we know, Internet of Things, or IoT, or also known as IoT, is said to be one of the leading technology nowadays. Therefore, our group decided to create a system based on this technology. We chose to create a home security system that uses the application of Internet of Things. Next. So by doing this project, our group had 3 objectives to fulfill. So the first thing is to design a system that can alert the owner and easily monitor our front door traffic in real time and send a notification to their smartphone. And secondly, which is design a system that can alert the owner and alert the owner easily of an intruder break-in by sending a notification to their smartphones or any devices that are connected. And thirdly, which is design a system that can alert the owner when their gadget have been missing or moved around the perimeter. Next. So the background of our application, our system of choice for this project is Internet of Things based on home security system, which is the driving fourth industrial revolution. So this solution will help to protect the home from potential attacks by using modern IoT devices that speed up reactions and activities done to their house or around the house to assure remote security. So end users or homeowners in our targets may simply monitor and operate all security services from their PC or cell phones anytime at any location. Next. Okay, so to create a project, we need a problems to be solved. So as our group, based on our objectives, we found 3 problems. First is homeowners or owners of the families tend to have difficulties on knowing the individuals who rings the front gate doorbell. So their only option to overcome that is going to the door and opening the door without knowing who is behind the door. So this is very risky in a way where thieves or burglars can enter the home and endanger the people or property inside their homes. So second of all is house owners and the users experiencing or finding it hard to identify attempt of intrusion into the house. So when someone breaking into the house, we would not know who is attempting to do all those things if we don't have any technology to let us know. And thirdly is keeping track of our personal possessions. So as human beings, we tend to forget our personal belongings anytime, anywhere. So we need something to let us know where is our devices located at the time that we need. So next. So for that, we created our solution based on these problems. Next. So our solution to these problems were the application itself. We chose to design an app that they could use inside their home so that they can avoid these problems that I mentioned earlier. Next. So to be able to use this application, they could usually download the app from Google Play Store or Apple Store. Then they just have to sign up the app for once, and then to enter the app for the second time, they just have to sign in using their username, phone number, and password. Due to its restricted nature and data. So what does this application look like, and how will the user use this application? Next. As you can see, this is the application that we can see on the screen that is highlighted in the box. So that is our application known as House Nights. To use this application, you have to choose the app, and then once you choose the app, it will go in and it will require you to sign in, where you have to enter your username and password after your first sign up. Next. So after you sign in, you have to select the home smart home Wi-Fi. You have to connect to the Wi-Fi, so it is connected to the architecture, the system. Next. And then once you have done that, you can simply choose any services that you would like to see on, you want to inquire on. If usually you receive a notification if there is an intruder, then you can go to the motion sensor. If you have anyone ringing on the doorbell, then you'll receive a notification that someone is on the doorbell, so you can click on the video doorbell. Or if you're looking for some missing gadgets, then you can go to the My Gadgets to view your location of your gadgets. Next. Okay, so this is our AWS architecture. As you could see, our front end and back end is connected to the cloud, and we have certain features that I've already mentioned earlier, but I'll mention again, which is real-time monitoring system, smart control panel, receive notification when someone ringing on the doorbell, communication system, and footage storage. So as you could see in the back end, we have two groups, which is auto-scaling group and security group. So these groups, I'll explain one by one. So for the auto-scaling group, there is two features, two functions. First is Amazon Simple Storage Service, and second is Amazon DynamoDB. And it's placed in the auto scaling group because we can scale up or scale down the storage capacity based on the user's requirement. Means if you want to increase the storage, we can require to increase the storage. If you want to downgrade the storage, you can downgrade the storage. It all depends on the user. So as we know, we're going to store some data, so we need storage. We need to increase storage by time. So that's why we put it in the auto scaling group, so we can do modification to our system. So for the first function, which is the Amazon Simple Storage Service, for the Amazon Simple Storage Service, or known as S3, is the data such as image, videos can be stored and collected in a bucket securely. So it's called a bucket, like it stores in a file or like in a folder, but it is also known as a bucket. It provides a low latency access to the data over the internet and can easily access the data anytime and anywhere. So secondly, the Amazon DynamoDB. It is a fast and flexible NoSQL database service. It partitions the data into tables and performs data backup for safety purposes. In our home security management, the video footage that is recorded will be stored into Amazon Simple Storage Service, or S3, whereas the Amazon DynamoDB will perform the data backup and classify the video's footage into different timelines, like years, months, and days. If we accidentally lost our data, we are still able to retrieve the data back. All right, and the second group which is the security group. We also have a security identify and access management. That is the first function, and the second is Amazon Guard Duty in the security group. We place the security group in our back end to prevent computer security threats such as malwares, hackers, and viruses, in order to shield our data from any loss or hackers. So security identifier and access management, which is our first function, provides a high level of data protection. The developer can grant different permissions like view only, view and create only, or they can do editing as well. So to certain people or certain groups for a specific resources only. So we can control the data that we have in our hands. The user can control the data so that it won't be exploited. This will protect the data from stolen or being hacked. Second is the Amazon Guard Duty. It is a threat detection service to guard the stored data. It will guard against threats, malicious activity, and unusual data accesses. The video footage and personal informations of the user will be protected from being stolen or hacked by any unknown person. In our home security management, we use these two sources to strengthen the security of our application and prevent the cybersecurity threat. As we know, we want to protect the home. It is known as night house. So we can't be hacked or prove that our application is weak. So that is our functions. Other than that, that is all from our group. And thank you for listening, sir. Is there any questions that you would like to ask us?
Azim, how many modules you have in your prototype system?
3, sir.
What is it?
First is our doorbell system, where it removes threats from and it will notify the user when someone is pressing on the doorbell. Second is sensors, which protect the house parameters. So you can put sensors around your house, and once the sensor is activated, then you'll get a notification. And the third is device management, which means if you put your device within a parameter of the house, then it will the system will let you know where the device is actually in the house.
Okay, guys. Have you take all of you take the AWS batch certification? Have you completed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How about this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. And then did you fill in the EPP evaluation?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're
Yes.
done. All right. Thank you. Okay. This system is very good, but might be you need to think what is the difference your project compare the existing one. If you want to bring this project in the future along your course, along your study in UTM, okay, you can strengthen the idea basically. Okay, for example, I would like to suggest if you can bring this project to other subject, because after this you will register new subject, right? Like SEDM, database, application development. All the project are involved with the project. Sorry, all the subject will involve with the project. Then you can propose the same things because you have an idea already, and also you are able to present the flow process. And then might be you need to strengthen in term of requirement. Okay, you need to see somebody involved with the smart home, for example, smart home application, might be the users of the application to strengthen the idea. That is my advice. Okay, other than that, because you need to change, because previously the system was developed by using might be Visual Basic ataupun hyper markup language or any others internet programming, for example. But nowadays you are implementing the AWS, which is that is a new things. So that is the best thing. But you have to explore the AWS, what kind of facilities, because I heard in the AWS they provide so many facilities for UTM student. Please get the opportunity, okay, to strengthen the project in the future. Or might be and at one day you can turn this project as your final year project. Because you are in networking, right? You are in network security. What kind of features of security that you can add in the system? Because this is a huge, big system. Might be you can do 2 or 3 student focus with a different scope. Might be. Okay, that is a potential project in the future where I can see and I can suggest to you at the moment lah, basically. So I would like to ask you, what have you gained by doing this project prototyping for this course? Can you comment? Anyone comment? I would like to ask Loh, please.
Yes, sir. For me, I think I gained some knowledge about AWS is a new technology right now, and this technology I think this is the first time I experience about AWS lah actually, and
Good.
yeah,
Okay, thank you.
thank you. So,
Syafiq, can you comment?
I think I gained some knowledge about AWS. Before this, I don't know what is AWS about. And when I when I do AWS module, I can involve with the lab, which is new for me. That's all.
Okay. Okay. Syukur, can you comment? What do you think about our industry talk series? Do you think that event or that program very good for the new student? Got many benefit, and what else?
In my opinion, those industrial stock series are very good and really informative because we've got a lot of terms, a lot of technologies that we never know, such as blockchain technology, some of that, and then a lot of it lah. We have learned about it, but there are certain things that is kind of high level for me personally. I still could not understand, but after a few Googles and a few asks through my friends, I got what is the talk really is about. So that is my comment.
Okay. Right. Good. Okay. Let's see if I would like you to read from 1 to 10. What's your rate for this course? Start from Azim.
I think it's a 10, sir, because we really, once you are a first semester student, you really need like an input of what is everything about. Like some of the students are like from different courses before. So when they come into this course, they probably don't know anything about this course. Like what is it all about? What is IT? What is different technologies? So I
Right.
think it is really good to have this
Right.
course as a first
Okay.
semester.
Right.
Yeah, I
Thank
think
you.
it's a 10.
Syukur,
In
what's
my
your rating for
Yes,
this
I would
subject?
say I would give this course 10 because it is really informative and it really gives us insight about every aspect of computers and ITs that we actually should know, but most of us do not know, such as even the minor basic details such as CPU and GPU and how does it work and memory and all of this. Many of us do not know about this, and after this course, we actually we have the basic knowledge in order for us to further in these studies.
Good. Good. All right. Carmen Tey.
I think it's 10 because this course, right, we have learned about what AWS and have given a lot of industry talk, so it gives us a lot of information about the further technology.
All right. Thank you. Loh.
I will give it 9 out of 10. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Last but not least, Syafiq. Hello.
My opinion,
Syafiq, what's your rate for this course?
in my opinion, I rate 10 over 10 because it's quite informative for me because I know all the things after this course like AWS, cybersecurity, and so many.
All right. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I see you get exposed more from this course, especially on system development, the cloud process. Okay, it's good exposure. Okay, even me also new in these technologies. Okay, still keep on learning. Okay, but because I'm happy lah, because you can do and deliver very good job, very good project, and you already fulfill my requirement to finish. I completed my this project basically. So congratulations. Hope see you soon. Might be I bless. I wish you have a very good grade in my class. Okay. I think that's all for this afternoon. And then Kongsi Fachai, Happy New Year to the Chinese student. Okay. And then have a nice weekend. Okay. Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon.
Thank you very much,
Thank you,
sir, for all
sir.
the
Thank
Thank
you
you,
very much,
sir.
sir.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.